So what we're going to be talking about in this video is how to open a Roth IRA. So I'm assuming you already understand the wonderful benefits of investing through a Roth IRA, but if by chance you don't, I'm going to go ahead and put a card up in the corner there to a video I did recently talking about the easiest way to become a tax-free millionaire, and that can be accomplished through the use of a Roth IRA. So if you aren't really sure why it is you may want one of these accounts, I would recommend watching that video and it will give you a much better understanding. So let's say you've learned about Roth IRAs, you want to jump on the bandwagon. How do you go about opening a Roth IRA? That's what we're going to outline in this video. So number one, the first thing you have to consider is whether or not you are actually eligible to open up a Roth IRA in the first place. And if you're not, you don't need to worry, because what you can do is something called a backdoor Roth. I'll do a video on this, down the road at some point. But essentially what you're doing is opening a traditional IRA and doing something called the Roth IRA conversion. So it's a two-step process instead of just a one-step process. But the eligibility requirements for opening up a Roth IRA for 2019 are as follows. If you are a single filer, you have to make less than $137,000 to open one. And if you are married filing joint at the end of the year, you have to earn less than $203,000 altogether in order to open up a Roth IRA directly. Otherwise, like we said, you have to do the Roth IRA conversion route and do the backdoor Roth. So if you make less than this amount of money, then you are eligible for a Roth IRA and you can move on to step number two. The second step is to basically figure out where are you going to open up this Roth IRA, because there are a number of different financial institutions out there. Two of my recommendations for this are as follows. Number one is going to be M1 Finance if you're looking for a completely fee-free place to open up your Roth IRA, which I don't know why you wouldn't be if you're looking to save as much money as possible and keep your money invested. So if you want to open a completely fee-free Roth IRA, that's going to be M1 Finance, and they offer a number of different investment options. Number one, you can invest in individual stocks if you want to build your own portfolio. Number two, you can invest in expert crafted portfolios. And number three, which is also interesting to me, is they do offer TDFs or target date retirement funds, which are really good investments for somebody who's a more hands-off investor or looking for that just set it and forget it approach. So in my opinion, M1 Finance is the best option out there for a fee-free Roth IRA. Now, if you're looking for a little bit more hand-holding and you want a more managed approach where somebody actually builds and allocates this portfolio for you, tailored to your specific needs and objectives, my recommendation is going to be the RoboAdvisor known as Betterment. They charge just a 0.25% annual asset management fee, and they're going to take care of the entire process of building that portfolio for you. You don't have to do just about anything except for funding that account and maybe filling out your tax paperwork at the end of the year. So if you want to open an account with either one of these, the links are in the description below. They are affiliate links. You don't have to use them if you don't want to, but I certainly do appreciate it because it helps me out, helps to support my channel, and allows me to make more videos just like this one. Okay, so once you figure out where you're going to actually open up a Roth IRA, step number three is to get together the needed information to open up any kind of brokerage account. And this typically includes your name, your social security number for tax reasons, your address. This will also include your contact information, including your email to open up an account, date of birth, some form of identification, which you may actually have to take a photo of and send in, your employment, as well as what industry you're involved with, because they want to make sure that you are not involved or affiliated with any brokerage accounts out there. You also have to declare what your annual income is, as well as your net worth. And then you also have to fill out what your investment objective is and your risk tolerance. These are all SEC requirements. A lot of the stuff you just don't have to worry about, but they're just looking to see, if you are affiliated with any brokerage accounts and what your experience is as an investor coming into this. So you're going to want to collect this information and have this ready and at your disposal before you decide to open up an investing account. The fourth step to opening up a Roth IRA is to basically open that account and then decide, what investments you want to hold within that account. And like I said, M1 Finance allows you to invest in individual stocks. You can invest in any ETFs that trade on the major exchanges. You can invest in the TDFs, the target date retirement funds, and you can also invest in numerous expert pies, all fee-free, which is honestly a great option if you're looking to keep more of your hard-earned money within your investing account and not be paying money in fees. If you're looking for the more managed approach, Betterment allows you to invest in a customized ETF portfolio tailored to your specific investment goals and objectives. And obviously, there are other institutions out there where you can open up a Roth IRA. These are just my 2 top recommendations after doing many months of research on all of these investing platforms out there. So number 5, after you went ahead and opened up an account, decided on what investments you want to hold, at this point you're going to go ahead and fund your Roth IRA. Now this right here is the limit here on how much you can fund the account with each year. So for most people, it is a $6,000 limit as far as funding that Roth IRA, assuming you are eligible in the first place. However, if you are 50 and up, you can take advantage of what's called a catch-up period where you can fund an additional $1,000, making it a $7,000 per year limit as far as what you can put into that Roth IRA. And then after that, number 6, the final step here is figuring out when you're going to continue to fund your Roth IRA, because you can add money to this account every single year. And a lot of people are very unclear on this as far as when you can actually add money to this account. And what the IRS says here is that you can fund this account anytime from January 1st up until April 15th of the following year for it to fall within that particular tax year. So this is one of the quirks to the Roth IRA, is you actually have a 15-month window where you can fund a Roth IRA and it will go on the past year's contribution. So I know that sounds kind of confusing, but I went ahead and made a helpful little explainer here. So for the 2019 tax year, you could have started on January 1st, 2019 and funded that account at any point in time up until April 15th of 2020. So basically you want to make sure you fund that Roth IRA account well before that IRS tax season deadline to fall within that year as far as your contributions go. But it is kind of a weird quirk there because you have a 15-month period where you can fund that Roth IRA. A lot of my friends just do it every year in January to keep it simple, and I personally like that approach because it's just easier for me to remember. In January you fund your Roth IRA and you get on with the rest of your life. But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up this video. That is how you go about opening up a Roth IRA. If you do decide that you want to learn more about M1 Finance or Betterment, I've included some resources down below, as well as links to sign up if you are interested in using them. But that's all I've got for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video.